Hi Beach Babes, my name's Tanya and I am a 2015 Bikini Series Challenger. This now marks my second year as a Tone and Up member and I am so pumped to share with you my journey so far and the results that I've achieved throughout the Bikini Series. So firstly I just wanted to start off with what my goals were for the whole series, and mainly it was to increase my strength and my endurance, so that came down to the fitness side of everything. And I also wanted to ensure that I committed 100% to nutrition and also made sure that I got up every morning for those booty calls. This is probably the first time I've ever actually committed to doing my PM booty calls. Usually I'm a morning person, so that's when I normally get in my cardio and my toning. This time though, because there were so many exercises to do, especially after I think it was about week 6 that they started really ramping it up, I was forced to actually bite the bullet and do my afternoon exercises as well, and it has made so much of a difference. And I've just found that my energy levels from morning through to afternoon have gone through the roof. My favourite thing about this Bikini Series was it wasn't only the Bikini Series workouts that I got to look forward to. Big surprise, we got our Beach Babe 3 DVD. My favourite on there had to be by far the Ultimate Booty Call. It was one hell of a sweat fest, and I usually hate doing HIIT. The Itty Bitty Bikini as well, thrown in there from the Bikini Series. What that's done for me, oh my gosh, I can now get through Beach Babe 2 DVD at the beach without a problem. I would have to say that in terms of the exercises from the Bikini Series itself, I definitely love the mermaid. Hello, it's aptly named. My Instagram is Mermaid Bods, and I just found that the exercise in it was so cute, having to cross your legs for every workout. Just kind of made it easier to get through it, and I was able to challenge myself and actually do some of the more advanced moves, which normally I'd steer away from, thinking no, I couldn't do that. It was about breaking down those boundaries this time and actually giving everything a go and realising that I don't really have the limitations that I thought I did, and I can really achieve those things. Talking about pushing limits, I've definitely found that I can now hold my planks a lot longer, and particularly where it comes to some of the advanced moves where you have to do anything with the upper body, I'm so much stronger now. Still not fantastic with push-ups, but that's something that I'm working on. My favourite part by far of the Bikini Series Challenge has to be the food. I've noticed that a lot of the Tone It Up members have been saying, like even with people who have been a member for as long as I have and have had the nutrition program sitting there, I mean, for example, this is mine, pristine condition, hardly ever touched, and that is so unfortunate. I found that with the Bikini Series, the 8-week meal plan, printed it all off, and I've been able to basically tailor it. That was one of the best things about the program, was that you could go through and you didn't have to eat absolutely everything that was from meal 1 down to meal 5. You could throw in your sure things, giving you the flexibility. It was great for someone like myself who's constantly working on the road every day. My M3, I was able to, most of those dishes, create a salad in a jar, and I was able to eat it while I was on the road and still know that I was committing to my fitness goals. I'd have to say that in terms of the nutrition plan itself, probably one of the reasons why I wasn't really utilising it before was it just, look at it, it's very overwhelming. There's so much information, and what the 8-week plan did for us is it gave us real structure, so we were able to see how we can best utilise the program and put it into action. So we were able to learn how to meal prep properly, how to do our grocery list, breaking down what we needed, what should be in our pantry. We were completely prepared for this challenge, and I think that's been the main difference, and I've loved it. I have to admit that I was a little bit apprehensive when I first started the 8-week program. I do have a history of an eating disorder, so I was a little bit scared about having to let go of my previous calorie counting habits and just trust that the food that I was consuming was going to be enough to nourish my body and also get me through from one meal to the next. Just an example of that, this is normally what my mason creations would look like, so that's how big my overnight oats would look. And this is pretty much how big the servings are in the nutrition program, so I was a little bit scared about going from one extreme to the other. This, however, has actually got a lot less calories than this serving from the nutrition plan, so that was another thing that freaked me out. But what I found was that the ingredients that go into a lot of the recipes that are in the plan, you don't have to eat this much to feel full, and you definitely don't need to eat that much to feel energized and to get from one meal to another. So that is one of the biggest things that I learnt by committing to the 8-week program. So one of the things that I really wanted to do in terms of my check-ins was show everybody within the community how easy it is to create the meals that were in the plan, but not only that, how delicious you could make healthy food look. If it looks good, it's going to taste good, and I can guarantee every single dish that was in my Instagram account tasted just as good as it looked, if not better. So I just wanted to share with you the reason why I originally joined the Tone It Up nutrition plan. It wasn't so much because I wanted the nutrition content. I just felt that everything that Karina and Katrina did for me, it was pretty much all for free, and I almost felt like a criminal in a sense, not giving anything back for that, because that same level of support, if I was to get that in a gym, I would be paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So the price of the program has just paid for itself a million times fold. The support that I'm getting from the community is just phenomenal. And yeah, it's a real bargain. So if you're not a member yet, I highly recommend that you join. What have you got to lose? Ultimately, the reason why we all do these sorts of challenges is, what are we going to get out of it? What are the results? I'm so excited to share mine with you. What I found is that I not only have increased energy, my moods have improved dramatically. My hair is a lot healthier, so are my nails. I've actually had people ask me, what have you done to yourself? You look so much slimmer, you're more toned. Your hair looks lighter. Have you dyed your hair? And I haven't done anything besides obviously followed my workouts and followed the nutrition program. My waistline is a lot leaner as well. Some of the times I'd look at pictures of Karina and Katrina and wonder, has that been photoshopped? There's no way anyone could have a torso that was that long. And after doing the workouts, eating the food, I actually feel like I'm starting to morph into that longer, leaner figure, and it's really exciting. The other thing that I've definitely noticed is there's a bounce in my step now. I'm constantly happy, like I've said a million times already, full of energy and excitement, and it's all thanks to the Tone It Up community. Speaking of thank yous, we've come to that part in the video now where I need to give thanks to the people who have supported me throughout this amazing journey. Firstly, I'd like to thank obviously Karina and Katrina for having the foresight to come up with something as amazing as Tone It Up, and to have stuck through it and continue to create year after year amazing challenges, and has just created this movement of women across the globe, and I am thrilled to be a part of that. Speaking of that community, I just wanted to thank not only my local girls but also the global community as well. You guys have just been with me the entire way. Every single like that I get on my photos is just that little bit of an extra push to make me challenge myself a little bit more and to see what else I can do. And I really can't leave him out. I know a lot of us girls probably think the same thing. We've got to give thanks to the Bryans and the Bobbies out there, so I've got to give a shout out to my Tone It Up hubby, Shane. Thank you so much for being my rock and getting me through this. I know it wasn't easy for you. You get to see the good, the bad and the ugly, not just the pretty photos that show up on Instagram. Also too, I mean, you're there for me throughout the endless photo shoots that you have to do every single time you do one of these challenges. I know you don't enjoy those. And also the non-stop Macarena Katrina references that I make. I do apologise for those, but I'm very passionate about it, and you realise that. And thank you so much. And if I was successful in being picked as one of the 3 very lucky people to win this Bikini Series Challenge Grand Prize, you'd definitely be the person I'd take with me, because you deserve it.